good to see you.
Yeah, good morning, Joseph, and good morning, viewers at home.
Okay. Tell us more about the Edo State Under-17 Youth League. It's getting better by the day.
Yeah, it's getting better by the day, and we are just test running.
Okay.
Test
Test running, you say?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We try to put one or two things together so that it will flow well, and everybody will love it. So it's not that easy for us, based on home and away basis, and the challenges we have. We are not talking about the environment now, but we just want to take it the way it is, because this is our land. We have to develop it. When you keep all these young ones busy every week, they will be leaving the street with all those social vices. So that is the brain behind this league. So I think day by day we are getting better. The officiating is awesome. None of us have ever complained about the officials, and they are very
doing well.
good.
Okay, so what relationship between the Edo State Under-17 League and the Edo State Football Association?
Yeah, the talk is ongoing. Before we started, we went to
approached
them,
the
we
FA,
approached the FA, and the things they asked us to do, we are
Gradually getting them.
We're getting them,
Okay.
but they are aware of it.
Okay.
So nobody can do anything sport like this without
The FA being involved. Yes, that's true.
So that's where we are now.
Okay, let's look at the number of teams. Maybe because this is the first edition, you just have 6. What are we looking at from the next edition?
Yeah,
and when is the next edition coming up?
Immediately when this one ends, then the next edition will kick off. In Nigeria, we don't believe in anything we plan to do unless you see it happening. Many of us that were supposed to have started this program, some of them fell back off. They said it's not going to work.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
Before you continue, let's run through this table. That's the league standing for the Edo State Under-17 Football League, and Dynamo Academicals lead the pack here with 9 points from 3 games. They won all their games, and then they've scored 11 goals. They considered none. It tells you that they are a very good side. And then Superstars FC, 7 points they have from 3 games. They have scored 4 goals and conceded 3. They've won 2, and then they drew 1. Shavik Football Academy, they have 6 points. They are placed 3rd on the log, having won 2 games. They've scored 5 and then conceded 4. They have +1 as their goals difference. And the EFE-URHOCITY Football Academy, who of course represent Hellas Verona, are 4th on the table with 3 points, having played 3 games. And then they've scored 3, conceded 4. They have -1. Wow. And then Adia Sports, they are placed 5th. They have just 1 point from 3 games. And then Unique Academy, yet to record any point. They are rooted bottom. They've lost all their games. So that's the league standing. Good one for you guys. And we hope that come the next edition, we'll have more teams participating in the competition.
Yeah, even before the end of the competition, many of our grassroots coaches are calling to come in. We just told them to exercise patience because we are going for the 4th week now. Yeah. So we still have about 6 after this week matches. We still have like 6 weeks to go. So by next week we still have our transfer windows because
you only have your transfer windows.
Yeah, we have our transfer window for 1 week.
You have your mid-season as well.
Yes, players that will not come in. Some of them are in school, so they will be back, and some of our clubs have not completed their players requires for the league. Like all clubs should present 28 players, but some were unable to have that. So some of the players are in school. That's why we have that break for them to come in. So when this one ends, we now open to everybody
the new season.
So maybe we might have up to more than 10 or...
What are we looking at? Are we looking at the holiday period or when school is section? Because I know most of these players are in school.
So that is why we are playing this league after school. Many of them are students. So
you have games on Saturdays and Sundays?
Yeah, we don't have games on Saturday
Okay.
based on the schedule
Okay.
because we that are still doing it, we have our work doing. We don't want it to clash with the student as well. That is why we make sure we finish the work and their school programs
Okay.
and play the
So what are we looking at the end of the season for the winners?
What we are looking at, we want to make sure that at the end of this league, we'll make sure some of our players are hooked up with the big clubs.
Club side, okay.
In Nigeria,
In Nigeria.
mostly.
Okay.
Then we're looking up in bringing scouts from outside the country to come and scout these boys.
Okay.
And we have great talented players. Some players have scored more than 4 goals. Some have scored 3 goals. It's not just a hearsay. When you see this player in action, you'll be wondering. Let's not look at the environment because this is our country. We have to use what we have.
Okay.
Though we'll call on government to assist as time goes on. But the one we have now, you see what this player are playing. Like on Saturday, we showed the highlights of
Some of the games.
some of the games. So you can see that we are going somewhere. But I'm assuring you and the masses that the public that at the end of this league, up to 3 players, we upgrade their standard by going
out. Okay, we'll go by going to the bigger clubs within the country and the outside. Okay, that's some good news for grassroots football here in Edo State. That's the only way forward. Attention given to grassroots football development so as to produce a future champion. Thank you very much, Harris Omorodion, for coming on the show. We'll keep supporting the program. Okay, that's it. Let's move on quickly. Now we'll talk about scramble. Yes, this is quite different from football. Let's see what is happening. The Nigerian Scramble Federation has invited 28 players for camping in Abuja ahead of the national qualifiers of the 14th African Championship scheduled for Lusaka. Can we see that? We'll get to see, okay, that's it on your screen now. That's the Nigerian Scrabble team officials. Yes, the event is scheduled for Lusaka, Zambia, from the 21st to 24th of October 2022.